Welcome in. Welcome in, my beautiful family. Thank you for being here yet again on this special series of healing your chakras using art. Diane and I call it healing through art. Now, just take a moment, take a deep breath, bring yourself present because you're about to heal with us through art. And you want to participate 100%. Come with your mind and your body and your spirit just open and ready to receive and to give all that you can give to participate in your wellness. So if you have something to do right now, that's okay. Do what you have to do, but come back to the stream and follow along. Set aside about 1 hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, just for you to tune in and to follow along with the lessons that we're going to teach tonight. Now, we've been doing this for about, I think, 4 weeks now. What we're doing here, we're looking at each main chakras, the seven chakras, and we're using art to help you to open those chakras and to heal it and to balance it. Last week we did the sacral chakra, and this week we're focused on the heart chakra. Now, this chakra affects a lot of us because a lot of us get heartbreaks, whether it comes to us from grief or from a breakup or just from stress, all that affects your heart chakra. So I invite you now to just give a like to this stream so that we can help to reach out to people that might need this kind of healing. Also, just share it out wherever you can, your social media platform, wherever you can share this, share it with your loved ones. It is very, very helpful in so many ways. I've been feeling lots of wonderful things since I started this from the root chakra, and it's just been so wonderful. So, I just want to take a moment to welcome everyone in that's in the chat. And let's see the first person here. Swoop like me, welcome in. Cool Gamer. Welcome in. Diana's in the chat with everybody. The Stock Explorer. Shout out, says. Thank you for being here and for coming through last night and sticking with me, even though my mic wasn't working for whatever reason. Thank you for that. And everyone that was here last night for the moon vibrations. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. And if you miss it, you can go check it out. Okay. We have Tom Gravy. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. And Rudy, thank you so much for being here. Angel Light Over Darkness. My member is in the house. Everybody show her some love. Life's magical journey. Another beautiful sister. Thank you everyone for being here. And to those of you that are coming after, welcome in. We honor and appreciate you. So tonight, we're going to take some deep breath and focus on the heart chakra, and then Diana is going to take us through the different steps using art to help us to heal our chakras. If you need a moment to go get your supplies, I posted the supplies that you may need in my community section. So if you're not aware, Diana's going to share that with you now, some of the things that you might need. Diana, go ahead and tell them.
Hello, and yes, and I'm Serenity Studio Art. So I'm Diana at Serenity Studio Art. So some of the supplies you will need are, okay, I don't want to forget anything, but several sheets of paper, not just one sheet of paper. But if you have an art journal, get your art. This is what I'm working in as my art journal, and I'm doing a double spread. But I still will need several sheets of paper. So if you're just working on one sheet of paper, it doesn't matter. Or if you're working in an art journal, you're going to need several sheets of paper, 3 to 5 sheets of paper, and scissors, glue, paint. If you don't have paint, I guess paint and markers. And if you don't have paint, I guess you could substitute with markers and or crayons. And some magazines for cutting out pictures. This is optional. Some magazines for cutting out pictures, and or if you happen to have printouts that you could spare of, this is optional also, of family members, friends, and or pets. That's our supplies. And the camera's on me right now, but in a few minutes, I will turn off my screen and do the switch over and put the camera on my hands. So back to you, Charlene. I don't hear Charlene.
Whoops! I just realized I was muted. So I was saying before we go into the lessons, I just want to go over real quick what the heart chakra is and some of the things that is affected with the heart chakra. So the heart chakra is the area right in your heart section around your chest or your bosoms or your boobs. Yeah, I don't have a lot of boobs, but it's okay. I'm gonna still roll with it. So that's your area of love, starting with self love and the ability to love others, right? That's on the emotional side. On the physical side, is literally your heart. And some of the things that this affects is like high blood pressure. So if you have high blood pressure, it means there's an imbalance in your heart chakra. If you have like any type of heart diseases, or let's just say you feel the inability to love yourself or to love others and to just love all of creation, then you need to find balance in your heart chakra. So tonight it's all about finding balance in that area. My videos on the heart chakras and the different chakras goes over this in more detail, so I don't want to just repeat myself. So if you're interested in learning more about that, you can go to that particular playlist and just binge and just see how you can find the information you need. But don't just settle with the information I give you. Do your own independent research. Check out other people that are sharing this information, because the more you learn, the more tools you have to heal, to live well, and to come back and share with the community, because we all grow together. So before we get into it, we have to do our breathing to bring ourselves
Can you tell
present.
us a little bit more about, like, okay, it's green is associated with the
Oh,
heart
yes.
chakra.
Yes, yes, yes. And I meant to be wearing my green and my pink, but time didn't allow it.
Oh,
However,
pink also. Pink is a.
yes,
Oh,
for the
good.
heart
I'm.
chakra, we can use green or we can use pink. So you can do a blend of those two colors or different shades of green or pink. Right? Thank you for asking
Okay.
that. I totally forgot. Forgive me, guys. Charlene is not perfect, but she's amazing. She really is. Okay, so let's just take 5 breaths so we can bring ourselves present and be ready to go through the lessons with Diana and just relax, have a good time, and heal. I should cue some music, but I don't have it going, so let's just be in silence. Silence. I'm here to open, to heal, to receive, to participate. I bring my full awareness to this moment right now. This time is for me to focus on what needs to be healed in my heart. This time is for me to open my heart and my vibrations to what it needs to receive so that I can be my best self and live my best life. I'm present, I'm here, I'm ready. Diana, take it away, sis.
Okay.
How are
Well,
we feeling in the
I
chat?
I I think you want to put, either you want to talk or you want to put on one of your videos, relaxing videos, because now I have to do the switch over from on the camera on my face to on my hands, and I'm going to turn my camera off to do that.
Okay. All right, as Diana do that, we are going to look for some music. I don't think this thing has any relaxing music, but here's this one. So, how are we doing in the chat? How is everyone doing? Do you have your supplies ready? Are you ready to go? Diana, just let me know when you're ready and I'll bring you back on.
Yes.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Sorry. Welcome in, Selva's Kitchen. Welcome in, fam. GA Girl is in the building. Everyone, please say congratulations to GA Girl. She just hit 4,000 watch hours. I'm so happy for you, sis. Congratulations. You did it. We did it as a community. It's wonderful. If anyone is new, just say that you're new so that the family could welcome you in. We're all about love and this community, just supporting each other and learning and healing to grow together. I said that wrong. Learning and healing and growing together is what I meant. Sometimes my brain works faster than my mouth. You're welcome, sis. Nobody's telling my sister congratulations. Please tell Gia girl congratulations. And remember, if you're going through a breakup or you're going through a grief, you will get through it. I have a playlist that is especially for grief, for people that are going through grief. Go to that playlist. It has helped a lot of people already, and it may help you. It's not complete at this point in time because I always have to feel the energy before I do certain types of videos, or maybe all my videos for that matter, but the energy has to be right for me to complete that. So it
Okay,
has enough
I'm
already
ready.
to help you. So,
I am
okay,
ready.
Diane is ready. Let's bring her back on.
So I just like to start that for the heart, since we're talking about the heart chakra, I want to say two things about the heart chakra before we start. Before I want to say two things about love, because love is associated with the heart chakra. Is that love is the opposite of fear. I know a lot of people, also love is the opposite of hate, but love is also the opposite of fear, because there's no fear where there is love. And the other thing is that love and gratitude go hand in hand. So we are doing a gratitude art activity, and let's see, and don't fear creating some art. See, so a lot of people are afraid of creating art. Instead, be passionate about what you're doing. Be passionate about the materials you're using, the colors you're using. Be passionate about the art materials that you're using instead of fearful. And it's not about being perfect. It's about accepting and embracing the imperfections, because a lot of people associate perfection with art. That's not the kind of art that we're trying to do. We want to embrace the imperfections, and being messy is great. Being messy, being playful. You want to be playful with the materials and experiment with them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
When you're playful, it brings out that childish energy in you, which allows you to just release, let go, and really don't care what others think, because it's all about you and your journey, honey. It's all about you. Diana, I love what you said about the opposite of, well, one of the opposites of love is fear.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people, they hate people because they fear what they don't understand. And you're
Yes.
absolutely right. I agree with that. So I tell people and I tell myself, operate out of love, not fear.
Yes.
That's a beautiful statement.
And perfectionism comes from fear. So a lot of times people say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm thinking it all through my head until I get it perfect. And then that's when I'm going to do it. That's when they'll take action. And no, you want to take imperfect action. You want perfectionism is, I think, a sophisticated way to say I think people don't even know it. Perfectionism is this kind of a sophisticated way to say to be fearful, because you don't want to do something unless it's perfect, and you have to learn from your mistakes. It's all about imperfect action, and all that happens in art. Like, we make imperfect things, and we make mistakes. That's all we do it in life, and we do it in art. We learn, so you take imperfect action because you learn from your mistakes. Okay, so gratitude and love go hand in hand, and we're going to be starting a gratitude journal art experience. So first of all, I just want to, in the other chakra art activities, we did use the colors of that chakra. In this one, I am going to not do that. Instead, we're going along with the ideas of the energies of this chakra, instead of necessarily the colors of that chakra. So, but first of all, we are going to just let's just close our eyes for a minute and do a little meditation of filling our body with the color green or pink, because I didn't know that pink is associated with this chakra. So closing our eyes and filling like, let's just go through a few body parts at a time. Like first filling our head with the color green or pink. It's up to you. Imagine visualizing this color filling your head, then filling your neck, then going to your chest region, your heart region, then to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your lower legs, and feet. So inside you're filled with the color green or pink. So I just wanted to start with that little activity, and then we're going to go on with reflecting on at least 7 things that you're grateful for. And I do have some gratitude prompts for you. So this is where we need to get some a paper out, and you're just going to make a list of these things. So let's get a paper out. This paper will not be used in our art project right yet. Right now it's just to get a list, and I will give you some gratitude prompts.
Okay. Gratitude puts you in a beautiful vibration, guys. So get your journals out or your piece of paper where you want to write your gratitude out on. In the meantime, while we get our materials together, I just want to welcome in some beautiful people to the chat. I see Fubo Mama. Thank you for coming, sis. Welcome in. I see James Guy. Welcome in, my brother. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all the thumbs up. Much love and appreciation. And shout out to Gia Girl for giving us a raid. We appreciate that, sis. Thank you so much. Six Bowls is back. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Did I miss anyone? I think I got everyone. And shout out to all my members in the chat. K Plus Gaming, Angel Light Over Darkness, Emotion. Welcome in. Welcome in. Love and appreciate you guys.
I'll be just a minute. For the gratitude prompts, it's just downstairs. I'll be back in just a second. Sorry, I'll be back in a second.
That's okay. So guys, some of the things like right now, I'm just grateful right now, right here, to be here in this space with you, to share my knowledge in combination with Diana's knowledge. It's just a blessing to me to be able to share what I know and do it in a space of love. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I'm healthy and that I'm strong and getting stronger and wiser every day. Wow, that was quick, Diana.
Okay, so here's the first gratitude prompt. If you need these prompts, I am grateful for the smell of. So you could start writing. In case you need gratitude prompts, I'm just going to give you 7 gratitude prompts. I am grateful for the smell of.
Shoot, some people are just grateful that they could actually smell if they've lost their sense of smell before. So that's definitely something to be grateful for.
Flowers. I love these flowers. So I'm grateful for the smell of flowers. I am grateful when I hear blank.
I'm grateful for the sound of beautiful music. I'm grateful I can hear.
I guess I have to put music too. That's what keeps coming to mind. I love music.
Yeah, me too.
And I am grateful when I see. So I am grateful when I see blank.
I'm grateful when I see the sunrise and the sunset.
I have not seen a sunrise and sunset in a long time. We don't see it directly from our house. And I get up. I get up after the sunrise. So let's see what I see. What's recently when I see.
Feel free to share in the chat what you're grateful for as well.
Oh, yes. Please share in the chat. When I see beautiful art.
Yeah, that Infinite Wellness and Coaching, that's me. That's my wellness company. That's in the chat, guys. So if you want to connect with me there, that's fine. I'm not really creating content there, but you can connect. That's fine.
Someone that I am grateful for is blank. Someone that I'm grateful for.
I am grateful for my mama.
I'll put my husband. Someone I'm grateful for is my husband. Something that I'm grateful for, something I am grateful for about myself.
I am grateful that I have the courage to be who I am. I'm grateful that I have the courage to be true to myself.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, so guys, we're doing step 1 of the, I believe, 8 steps in this art technique to help you open your heart chakra. So what we're doing, if you're now coming in, we're just writing gratitude affirmations. What are you grateful for? We're just listing those on a piece of paper.
And the last, I think it's the last one. Let me see. Did I get this one?
Yeah, 7 things.
No, 2 more. I am grateful when I feel blank. But I only have room for 1 more. So you guys go ahead. I am grateful when I feel blank. And then the last one is I am most grateful for blank. I am most grateful for.
I'm grateful when I feel energized.
Well, one of the things I'm most grateful for is that I'm not totally blind. I am legally blind, but I'm not totally blind, and I'm very grateful for that.
I don't know what I'm most grateful for. I'm just grateful for so many different things.
Yeah, I know. Just one of the things, I suppose.
Yeah. I guess maybe I'm most grateful for my family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm most grateful for my family. All right, so there we have it.
Yeah.
7 things we're grateful for.
7
Go
or
ahead,
8.
Diana.
So that's just to refer to later, in case you want to refer to that later. We won't be using that. I mean, we're not going to be using this particular paper in the art. But the next thing is to choose 3 colors. So either if you're using paint, okay, either choose 3 warm colors or 3 cool colors or 3 neutral colors. So warm colors are red, yellow, and orange and pink. Red, yellow, orange, and pink. Those are warm colors. Because the reason why I'm telling you in families like that is because if you mix a warm color with a cool color and they're wet and they're still wet, then it's going to create mud, a muddy color. So here I'm sorry that I've already created my background. This is for creating the background because I have some weird thing that's been going on for a long time with my camera, and they tried troubleshooting with me. Logitech tried troubleshooting with me, and they couldn't figure it out, so they sent me a new camera. And first of all, I bought a new camera. Then it still was happening, so then they sent me a new one. And whenever I show white on my camera, it starts doing rolling shadows. So I have to use paper that has color on it already. And I have already done this step, but either choose 3 warm colors, 3 cool colors. Purple, blue, and green are cool colors. And the neutral colors are browns and grays, black and white. So I have already created mine with cool colors, purple, blues, and a little bit of turquoise and also some greens. And so now with paint or markers in your art journal or on your paper, you're just painting a background of just colors right now, just colors, however you want to fill the page. And if you have stencils, go ahead. I already use stencils. And then the next steps after this, I will be doing along with you. But this step, I had to have this ahead of time.
Okay, so that it can dry. Okay, so pretty much in this step, we're just coloring the background of the paper that we're going to use, correct?
Yes. However, and also be mindful that so that's why I separated it in colors of saying 3 warm colors, red, yellow, orange, or that's pink, that's 4. Pick 3 warm colors, or pick 3 cool colors, that's blue, green, or purple, or 3 neutral colors, tan, browns, grays, black, white. Those are neutral colors. So just stay within the color family. There's 3 different color families that I told you about, and pick. So because when you mix wet paint, like a warm and a cool color together, it creates muddy colors.
Interesting. I hope you guys are taking note of these great art nuggets.
I know, I'm trying to break it down simple.
Welcome in, Red. Thank you for being here, fam.
Oh, hi, Red. So, yes, you're just painting to cover the page. And another tip, you don't have to take this tip or not, is like starting with the dark color, then with the next, pick whatever the darkest color of those 3 colors that you chose, then the medium tone color, and then finish with the lighter color. As you can see, I had finished with white. I added white to my 3 cool colors. But that's just a tip. You don't have to take that tip, because I don't want to throw too much information at you. So we're going to wait. We'll gauge it by when Charlene finishes this step.
All right, Dad, you could go ahead and do the next step. I'm almost done.
Okay. So,
all right, for those of you coming in, what we're doing is we're using art techniques to open the heart chakra. The first thing that we've done was write 7 things that we're grateful for.
Yeah.
Diana gives some prompts as to guide you on what you can, just say that you're grateful for. That's just if you don't think of anything off the top of your head. So just use that as a guide, but you don't have to do it that way. Go with what feels right for your energy, okay? And then step 2 is pretty much fill in a background color on a sheet of paper, whatever color you choose. The colors associated with the heart chakra are green and pink. Hi, Stacy and the D's. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Everyone in the chat, thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you. How many thumbs up do we have? I don't even know.
Oh, I could check. Oh no, I'm sorry. 23 thumbs up. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful.
Oh, I'm seeing 9.
What? You're only seeing 9? You have to refresh your screen or something.
Oh, it's okay.
23 thumbs up.
Woohoo, way to go, y'all. All right, what are you guys using? Are you using ink? Are you using crayons, paint, markers?
Yeah, please let us know in the chat. Write it in the chat. If you're following along, let us know what materials you're using. I'd love to know if anyone's following along.
Yeah, and don't forget, send us your artwork to the email I'm going to put in the chat. There's no judgment, and just share your experience with us when you send us the email. Tell us how the process was for you, if you did it all the way from the root chakra, or if you're just falling into the heart chakra, whichever chakra you're going through with us. Just give us some feedback and let us know how this has been working for you. Yeah, drawing is art too, Buddha. So yeah, that's good.
Yes, drawing is a type of art, of course. Drawing, painting, printmaking. There's tons of different kinds of art. Printmaking, sculpture, digital art.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, Buddha. I am not an artist. Diane is the professional in that area, but I just like you should see the artwork that I've done. It's really not professional. It's just about the process of healing. You know, it's not for it to look like, oh my gosh, Picasso did this or Diana did this. No, Charlene did this, and it looks like maybe a kindergarten kid did it or something, but it's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. We want to embrace imperfection.
Uh-huh. Oh, welcome in, Garden State Gardener. How are you, my garden man friend? Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it so much. I am going to put a little super chat appreciation song on for you because I must recognize, if I could find it, there it is. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you for that super duper chat. Blessings return to you abundantly. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
Okay, the next step is on getting out your two to three sheets of paper. I'm using pink, and you're going to fold it in half and then fold it in half again. And then you need scissors.
Are you guys following that? I think I kind of missed that. Okay, we fold.
Yes, you fold it in half and then fold it in half again this way. Fold it in half like they say hot dog. That's hamburger, and this one.
Okay, got it.
I have two papers together. You could have 2 or 3 papers together, and I fold it in half this way. Now I fold it in half this way.
Okay, let me get that ready. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Nice. I got my colored paper. I feel like I need more workspace over here.
Yeah.
Garden Man said, I love it.
Oh, thank you. So Charlene, when you're ready, let me know.
Okay, I'm done with my folding, and now.
So now on the here's the open ends, and that's an open end. There's 2 sides that are open. I'm calling these the 2 open sides. And then there's 2 sides that are folded. These are the folded edges. These 2 sides are the folded edges. We are going to cut into the folded edges, so half of a heart shape. So that's so when you open it up, it's going to be a whole heart. So you're cutting on half. We're going to only cut on the folded edges. You can cut one big heart. You can cut one big heart, or now I'm going to go to the next folded edge, and I think I just did 2 small ones on that folded edge, but on this folded edge, I'm going to do 1 large one. I'm cutting out half of a heart, and then of course, and now I have a whole bunch of hearts right now, and that we don't cut on the other 2 sides, the edges, because then that'll just be half. You get half hearts. You have to cut on the folded edges so that you open them up and they become open hearts. Whole hearts. Yes. Now I have a bunch of hearts that are different sizes, and
those look great. I feel like I'm struggling with that stuff.
Oh my God, you're struggling? What's the problem?
Okay, so I'm like, I have my paper folded, but then I feel like a dummy. Like, I don't know what to do next.
Maybe you need to, you might have to draw. See, I just draw with my scissors on this because I've done it for years. I taught art to elementary school kids for 25 years. So here, you might want to draw half of a heart first. instead of just going right to the cutting. If you want to, everybody, you want to draw the half heart first.
Oh my God, I cut something, but I think I got, oh my God, I cut like leaf shapes. Okay, you know what? Don't let the class
That's
be
okay
held
if
back
it's leaf
because of
shape.
me.
Okay, if it's a leaf shape, that's fine.
Okay, guys.
If
Listen,
you want
it doesn't
to,
have
now
to be
before you cut
perfect,
again,
so-
though, you might want to draw half of a heart out first on that folded.
Yeah, I'm
edge.
gonna do that next. All right, Diana, you keep going. I'll figure it out. If anyone else is stuck, just rewind the video. I'm not able to do that here, but just go ahead and rewind to see what Diana did. Welcome in, Ace, and the gathering within. Thank you for being here, fam. And Callie King is in the house. Welcome in, fam. So to catch everyone up, what we're doing is we're healing our heart chakra through art in 8 steps with Diana. So what we did first was list 7 things that we're grateful for. She gave us some prompts that we can use, or we can just use our own words to say what we're grateful for. And then step 2, we did some background colors on a piece of paper. And then we folded in step 3, we folded a paper in 2 halves, and then we're creating hearts out of them. So that's where you are now. We're all caught up. Rastafari, and welcome in.
So now you need another
That's
paper. Right. You need another sheet of paper, and you're just going to fold it in half this way. Match up the edges. Match up. And then you can match up the edges, and then you hold it, and then you press down, and that makes it fold it in half. Fold it in half. I don't want to say perfectly. I don't want to use the word perfect.
That's okay.
Fold it in half perfectly. And then we're not going to do any cutting. Well, yes, I might. Now I want to make it fit my page. So right here, see how it overlaps right here? So I want to fold it right. Let's see. I'm making a pocket right now. We're making a pocket for the hearts. So now you see it was overlapping right there. It was overlapping, so I folded it this way. It's easier instead of me talking. I mean, you can see what I'm doing. And then now I that's where I want to cut it so that I make it small enough to fit on my page. And now going to use glue. And I love using glue sticks.
Yeah, I have my glue stick here. If you don't have glue stick, this is a trick I learned growing up in the Caribbean. You can just get some flour and some water, and that can be glue for you.
Really? Oh, interesting. Well, I know you can make flour, water, sculpture paste. Ace Flaw, hi Ace Flaw. Yes, we talked about perfection. Actually, perfectionism is a sophisticated way of being fearful. Because you're afraid, you don't want to do it. You're afraid of making a mistake. So because we learn from our mistakes. Instead of trying to figure everything out in your head, you can't. You actually have to put it into the tangible world and then put things in action, and you make imperfect action in order to learn. So we're going to next thing is I'm just gluing on the side, 2 sides, only the 2 sides. Not the top or bottom, but the 2 sides.
Was that a single paper or a double?
That was just like that.
The one that you're holding right now.
That's a single paper that I'm folding in half. See, it's folding half, and then I'm going to glue it. It's going to become a pocket.
Okay, got it.
So I didn't put glue on the top because that's where the pocket opening is going to be. I only put glue on the 2 sides right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm putting glue all on the back, and it's just becoming a pocket.
Where did my glue stick go? Oh, there you are.
So now this has become a pocket for the hearts. But here's where I don't like the glue stick. This is like, I have to put tons of glue right now. I like it for like just a little bit of glue. Okay, let's just need tons of glue.
Isn't this great, guys? It feels like I'm in school again. And, like, not the kind of school that stresses you out, but like the fun school, like when you're like in
yeah, the art teacher school.
Yeah. the fun art, not the one that you're learning the art history and all that stuff. That's great,
No,
but
this is
not so
elementary
fun.
school art.
There we go. I love it.
So I don't want to mess with that pocket. I want to let that set and dry. I don't want to mess with it. So we want to let that set and dry. And so the next step okay, you might want to refer back to your list, unless you just want to let things come from out of your head of things you're grateful for, or you can refer back to your list, because now we're going, and each one of these hearts, or maybe just on, not each one of them, maybe just on 5 of them. 1, 2. You want to write things you're grateful for. And then this is nice because when we put them in the pocket, you can always refer back to these. Like you can just pick out one out of the pocket, but let me talk about that later. Okay, so I went 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And I still have extra hearts because I can decorate my paper with that. So these 5 hearts I will write things that I'm grateful for.
And when you're writing your gratitude, just bring your energy into it. Like, feel it. Truly feel that gratefulness. Don't let it be just empty words. Feel it. Okay, so Charlene doesn't have hearts. She has leaves, but I'm trying to get it. It came out as a different shaped leaf. Oh my God, this is incredible. I'm going to have to look back at the video and do it again because I do want to learn how to do those hearts. They're very cute.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's expired? How long ago did it expire? She's following glue, but she said it's expired.
Oh, we have somebody following along?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's still, you can disregard that if the glue still works. I never seen expiration date on glue.
Yeah,
maybe they just started doing that. They have never done that years back.
Yeah, I'm guessing it would still work though, unless it's like dried out or something. Listen, my leaves are cute. I have to show y'all my leaves. Like,
I have to. Yeah, show us.
I mean, see, it's like a double leaf. And I think they're so cute.
Expired Elmer's glue? Oh, it's dry. Okay, well. And funky, like she says, it's dry and funky, then and if you only need a tiny bit of glue, you might be able to use like a craft stick. Like that's also a popsicle stick, one of those wooden craft sticks. And just use a little bit, even though it's expired and funky, maybe you can still get away with just using a tiny bit of it. All you need to create this pocket. Yes, I'm grateful for being healthy.
Oh, yes. I'm grateful that I'm able to love unconditionally.
Oh, that's a good one.
If you're not following along, but you just want to get into vibration, you could just type in the chat what you're grateful for. What are you feeling grateful for?
Oh, yes. Please type in the chat what you're grateful for. Because we're doing this for the heart chakra because love and gratitude go hand in hand.
I'm grateful my heart is healthy and strong.
Oh, that's a good one. So I think my pocket might be ready now, but I'm going to decorate that pocket. I'll put my hearts aside and do that and put them in later. I'm going to put the hearts aside that I wrote on.
Aw, I'm feeling grateful for I have so many friends that care about me. That is a beautiful thing.
That's a good one.
I'm grateful for my son Eon and my daughter Claire. Beautiful. I'm grateful for love. Beautiful. My granddaughter Freya. Oh, beautiful. Grateful for family.
Awesome.
All right, so I'm done with my writing.
So for the rest of your page, your background page, I don't know if you have stamps or stencils. You might want, if you want to decorate the rest of your page. I have all different colors of this shiny foil paper. See, it's white on one side, but shiny foil paper on the other side, that I'm going to use for decorating the rest of my page and decorating here. And I think also, oh yeah, I do want to decorate that pocket. You can decorate the pot. You can use paint, stencils, stamping, collage. You could cut out pictures. That's where I said at the beginning of the supplies list, if you have extra prints, just prints that you're not going to put in an album or something, a prints of your family, friends, pets that you would want, maybe you could cut them out in a heart shape, but you don't have to, that's just an idea. You cut them out in a circle or round or heart shape or square shape and add them to your decorating the rest of your page. I'm going to use some of this foil paper. This is like purplish pink. I really love how this purplish pink looks on that blue and purple, those cool colors. Oh, here's a fun thing you can do with the heart shapes or your leaf shapes, whatever. I kept, like, I already cut them out. See, it's a hole, but I'm going to fold it back up. And now cut inside of it. This is elementary school stuff that I taught for 25 years. And now look at this. We have a negative shaped heart and a positive shaped heart. That's where we learn about negative and positive shapes, and we're learning about symmetry, symmetrical balance.
That is so neat. I love that.
This is what I taught all the time around Valentine's Day.
This is going to be beautiful. I'm going to definitely do mine over with nicer paper. I love this.
Oh, awesome. So that's what I'm decorating my pocket with. But you can also write words, like I could write the word love. If you want to decorate your paper by writing the word love somewhere, or great, or gratitude, or grateful. Is Charlene still there?
Of course. I'm here with you.
Charlene has 3 sons, so I don't know. She could anytime she could be taken. I mean, she could have to deal with one of her sons.
Or they're hanging out with daddy, but totally, that's what I do. I mean,
Do they watch? Sometimes they watch your live streams?
Yeah, sometimes they get in there and they watch. The little one, I noticed there's a particular video that he loves going to. And I'm like, oh, you support mommy. You're a big fan.
And how old are your kids?
The little one is 3, then the second is 6, and the eldest is 11. Everybody's getting a year older by the end of the year.
Wow.
My 3 beautiful, wonderful men. I love them. I'm so grateful for them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're in Denver. Nice.
Yeah, Red's in Denver, unless it's somebody else that's talking.
Yeah, my husband has family out there. We keep saying we got to go out there and check it out. The atmosphere is very different there.
Oh, yeah, it's higher altitude or something?
Yeah. That is looking beautiful. And guys, please realize that Diana, this is her field. So if your stuff is not looking great, it's okay. It's the energy you're putting into it. And you don't have to finish it tonight. You can make it an ongoing project that you work on. And, you just tune in with your own energies where you're not in a group. You're by yourself and you're just doing this. You could follow along again with the video. So don't ever feel like it needs to look good. And I'm looking forward to the pictures. Actually, let me put the email in the chat. Welcome in, Java. How are you?
So now I'm just deciding how many hearts I want to use or not use, or I'm just arranging them and rearranging them and arranging them, and this is part of design, and just thinking about, like, do I want all these hearts? And you can also use some of the hearts if you want to glue them down, the ones that you wrote on. If you want to just glue them down and have them showing, you could, or you could put them in the pocket, and then they're nice. It's nice to, when you're feeling down or something, you could go to your gratitude page, or like your page in your art journal, a gratitude page that you made, and reach in and just randomly pick out one of the hearts out of the pocket, and get a boost, and be like, get a boost of happiness by reading something that you're grateful for. Because it's always good to remind yourself of things you're grateful for.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that. Because sometimes we forget because we get so distraught and discouraged with all the stuff that life throws at us. And you have this. It's like your go-to happy spot. It's a toolbox. You have tools in there to keep you going. How are we coming along in the chat there?
Thank you, Jabba. Jabba says love. So I don't know if Jabba's talking about the artwork. Oh yeah, my artwork's the only one that's showing. I forgot your camera is not showing.
That's right, Ace. Thanksgiving is coming. This is a great time to start practicing. That's right.
Well, I practice gratitude all throughout the year. I don't need Thanksgiving to do that. Gratitude is really important for me.
I think a lot of people for Thanksgiving, the focus more is about the food.
And yeah, that, and I think seeing family. I think a lot of people see family that they don't normally see throughout the year, but the food,
family and food, yeah.
and football. Doesn't a lot of football go on Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, football or basketball, one of those things. I think it's football. My husband would know better.
No, not basketball. That basketball season's over then.
Okay,
But I don't know if football. I don't know if it's football that.
No, I think it is football.
Football season's going on. Yeah, that is football season. Yeah.
But what I love about Thanksgiving is just the quality time with family for me. And yeah, I take like extra time out to focus on not the food, but really what I'm grateful for. Like I go in a little deeper with my gratitude. But yeah, throughout the year, every morning I wake up, I'm saying what I'm grateful for.
Right.
Who's playing tonight, Buddha? I didn't know you were into football. All right, so what we have here for those of you that are coming in now is an 8-step art project that we're doing to help you to heal your heart chakra. So the first step that Diana did was write out 7 things that she's grateful for, and she gave us some prompts that we can use to guide us if nothing is coming up that you might want to say you're grateful for or feel you're grateful for. So if you missed that, you can rewind, or you could come back to this when you can set aside about an hour, maybe an hour, 15 minutes, and just sit and get into this. And you don't have to finish it in one step. You can make it an ongoing project, work a little bit at a time on it. So step 2 was she had a decorated piece of paper that she did in advance. You can use stencils and different things to color the background.
Yeah, for your background. The background.
Right, and to decorate it. And then step 3 was where I ran into some trouble.
Was cutting the heart, symmetrical hearts.
Right. And step 4 was writing some gratitude on the hearts and then sticking them in the pocket. Oh, I missed a step. Diana, because you created the pocket to put the hearts in. That was the step before the hearts. But if you rewind the video, you'll see the steps that she took. So now she put the hearts in, and now you have a place to go where you can just pull out a gratitude. Let's say you're feeling down, or you're just feeling like, I don't know, I just feel out of it today. You go and you pull one of your gratitude out, and you can fill this up with as many as you like, as long as it can fit in there. And you pull it out, and it's going to help you to feel restored and bring some balance back into your vibration, some joy, and just get you going. We did some meditation as well to get you into the energy of the heart chakra. And what you can also do with this, you can use this as a place of healing. Anything that you might want to, let's say, let go of, you can write it down. Focus on what in my heart needs to heal. Is it emotional? Is it physical? And then you start writing down the steps that you need to take to heal yourself. And you put it in the pocket. So that's another way that you can use this, along with the gratitude.
Yes. There's a good idea, yes.
Yeah, always be creative with what you're doing. There's different things you can do and work with what vibrates with you in your journey. And you see how Diana's doing all those pretty things with the hearts all around.
Yeah, I don't want to put too many hearts. I'm going to put some blank hearts in the pocket, and then I could write more gratitude, more gratitude statements on those later.
Yes, exactly. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be a one-step project. And, you decorate it. You can use sprinkles and sparkles or whatever. What do you call those things? Glitters. There you go. Yes. Just make it your personality. Because we're not doing the type of art where you have to do it exactly like we do it.
No.
Do it with your flavor.
We want to encourage creativity.
Exactly.
I just try to give you ideas and stuff, and then... But that's just ideas first. That's just ideas to get you thinking, get you going, get you inspired.
Exactly. We set the foundation and you take it away. So don't forget, email us your pictures or the artwork that you've created, and let us know how you felt as you did this art with us. And we'll put it all together and come back. We'll have a very last part of the series where we'll come back. If you want to get on the panel, either email Diana or I, or send us an Instagram message so we can have you in advance get ready to come up and just share your experience and how this process was for you, and display your art. You get to flex your art. Do not, and I repeat, do not focus on perfection. And I know we keep saying this because a lot of people get hung up on that. It doesn't have to look great. It's all about the healing process.
And playing, being playful with your art materials. That's what I was saying at the beginning. Playing with the art materials and the colors that you love, and experimenting with your art materials, and instead of trying to create something that's perfect, don't put the focus on that. Put the focus on play and experimentation.
Exactly. Have fun with it. Shoot. Oh, welcome in, my beautiful sister Angie Pooh. I was just on her channel yesterday. If you have not seen that live that we did, she interviewed me and it was amazing. Please go check it out. I will put a link to that in the description box as well, so that you can get to know a little bit more about Angie Pooh if you don't already. And if you know her and you haven't seen her interview, get over there and see that convo. Sorry, not an interview, but a conversation. It was great. Angie is beautiful. Great energy. All right, so we are going to come back and leave it here for you all. And the next one we're going to have is going to be over on Diana's channel. And that's going to be next Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's Sunday the 16th. Right, Diana?
I have to check the calendar. Let me hold on. I can quickly check. Let's see if it's 16th. It's Sunday. That's right. Sunday the 16th.
Right. So
5 p.m. on my channel, Serenity Studio Art. You can just type it in, and I'm the only Serenity Studio Art on YouTube. So even if you don't have the link, you can type in Serenity Studio Art, and YouTube takes you right to my channel.
Exactly. So, and plus, I'll always share it on my community tab, so you'll see it there as well. And if you look in the description section, we have all the links to all the videos. We've created a combination playlist. So if you just want to go through and binge all the way from the root chakra, all the way to where we do the crown, and then the final, put it all together, you're welcome to do so as well. And do share this out with your loved one. Do share this out with your loved one. Oh, thank you, K+. Yes, guys, check out the merch store if you haven't already. And thank you for everyone that has supported the channel by becoming members, supporting the merch, sending super chats and cash apps, just for coming, subscribing, liking, sharing, all that. It truly helps. I appreciate you. Diane, is there anything you would like to say before we close it out?
No, I can't think of anything.
Art is great. Art is great. Diana, thank you so much, my beautiful sister, for creating with us and, just helping us to have a space of healing through art. Now, if you find that this technique was helpful for you, let us know. If it wasn't, there's different techniques that you can use to help you heal your heart chakra. The heart is a very special place. So guys, guard it. Give love to yourself. Give love to others. Give love to all of creation. And remember that your heart is a beautiful space. If you feel like you have a black heart, like some people would say, because they associate the word black with something bad or horrible, or you have like a horrible personality, that's okay. If you're looking to improve that, work on your heart chakra. But don't let other people's word define who you are. Start believing that you're a wonderful person and get into the vibration of it. You got this. So until next time, happy healing. Heart love. Thanks again for being here. Love y'all.
Bye.